there, I thought I'd show a quick video to describe how to complete the last two stages of your NABC activity. So you probably were at the point where you had completed the needs section, you completed the approach section, and the last two is benefits and competitors. And these two sections require completing a spreadsheet. So let's start out what the spreadsheet has. It has two sheets, the template and then the example. So I'm going to go through the example just to share with you what we're looking to accomplish here. So the first step is to create on this side, on this area here, column B. This is where you list out under the headings of quality, convenience, and cost for your product, these specific outcomes and advantages that you think your product can perform. And then what you then do is you then go to column C and then you rank on a scale of 1 to 5, where 5 is high and 1 is low, where how important they are to your own customer, the customer you want to go after. Like for example, here we have 4, which is a particular customer, in this case, selling into a product to neobanks. A neobank would consider having AES encryption as a important quality feature. So it's rank 4 out of 5. So once you complete that across quality, convenience, and cost for your customers, how they perceive it, then the next step is then to look at your competitors. So again, ranking 1 to 5, and you identify who are your leading competitors. So this instance, it's a blockchain wallet. So competitor 1 is Coinbase. We have MetaMask and Uphold, etc. And then we think about carefully how satisfied we think their products meet the customer need. So as you hear 4. So we think that this instance that Coinbase is scored 4 out of 5 for meeting this particular requirement. We do that across all of the various competitors, and again across all of these 3 areas, how you're looking at the product quality, convenience, and cost. And then finally, it's then like, okay, we've now learned what the customer wants, we've now learned what the competitor wants. Now let's look at ourselves. So how do we compare? And so then this is then, how does these important customer needs, how do we stack up against them in terms of, again, 1 to 5? Now, one of the key parts about this exercise is to try and really think who are the right competitors. It's too easy to find people who you give 1 or 2 or 3 or low scores to here. If that is the case, you probably not have the right competitors. The people who are in the market are competing and are likely to score higher than all 1s or 2s. So find the right competitors, try and be as accurate as you can to get the best understanding of who could be relevant. And then, once you've captured all the information, then it's a question of then totaling it up so that you can then compare yourself, your product, to your competitors. And so as you see here, what this is then multiplying, the 16, is multiplying the customer importance to how well it's fulfilled by, this case, Coinbase. And likewise, you do this across all of the competitors and then also to your own. So in this case, you times 4 by 5 to get 20. So now you multiply these up, you then get these scores here. So for this quality, we can now look here, 83, 81, 78, 74, 76. That shows you for this particular attribute, this parameter, this is how we stack up against our competitors. And then likewise, you look across all the different categories. And now what we're able to do is then look at the competitors against these categories and put it in one simple table. And then you can start looking at, I can see here these particular areas I'm strong in and weak in. And then the idea ultimately is then to come up with a value factor analysis, which is this concept here of quality and cost and coming up with identification of the actual number. And that then tells you really, are you equal to, above, where you think you should be compared to your competitors. And then from that, we can then think about the conclusions. What does this spreadsheet tell me about my business compared to my competitors? How should I position myself? What type of products I should lean into? How should I market myself? So once you've seen this sheet, then it's going over to your own. So this is the sheet we have here, which is the example. And then now we have the actual template itself. So on the template itself, take the same concept and yourself work through it. So apply it using these instructions. Now, good luck and enjoy this. It's really insightful. Thank you.